Hello everyone, this is Figueroa once again. This from my channel, Figueroa Lenormand Tarot. I am in my fan page, Figueroa, and also for my friends and relatives, I am in my personal page as well. Today, like we had done before, we're going to do Lenormand readings. So if you have any questions, simply I'm going to throw three cards. Remember that this is for entertainment only. So in no given time, even though I'm giving you the readings, think that you are going to be influenced of doing a decision. It's just Lenormand or either tarot cards is just giving you a heads up of what it could be out there, and it's up to you, with your free will, to either accept the changer or just ignore it. So just be aware of that. But tonight, like I always do, we're going to do Lenormand readings in English only today and in this day today. I'm trying to look where I am right now to see if you guys are seeing me. If you see me, I will appreciate that you let me know that can see me and you can hear me well, right? I see Moni, okay. I see Shirley Lane. How you doing? Can you see me and hear me very well? And this is for Shirley. If you can see me and hear me very well, we appreciate it that you let me know. Since it's hard for me to see my text. Today we're going to do readings, Lenormand readings, like I had done before, but I'm doing it perfect, Moni. Thank you, appreciate it, Moni. But I'm going to do it completely in English, okay, people? So I have, let me see, trying to find myself in here through my channel so I can see my chat. Hi Ingrid, how are you? So I'm trying to set everything else in here so I can see my chat very well. Okay, so I can see my chat in here, no problem. Remember, I am in YouTube, in youtube.com, and my channel is Liz Figueroa Lenormand Tarot. Also in my fan page, Liz Figueroa, and also you are watching me in my personal page, LG Taina. Simply, this is the second time I believe that I'm doing Lenormand readings in English. Okay, Lenormand readings is completely different than tarot. Tarot, you need one card to do readings, but with the Lenormand you need at least two or three to make a sentence out of it. So just like we had done before, this is the way we're going to do it as well. Remember, it's for disclaimer entertainment only. Okay, I do accept donations either through super chat or either PayPal for special attention. Is that what you need? So just remember, today all you do is asking a question in the chat, and I will do the reading with three cards. Okay, make sure you don't ask me about health, don't ask me about pregnancy, lottery, or death. Okay, because honestly, I really don't want to answer those type of uh, themes or either questions. Okay, so I got Ingrid. How you doing, Ingrid? Robert, how you doing? Moni, how you doing? Shirley, how you doing? Very well. I'm trying to see if I can find my people from YouTube as well. Okay, Rita, Amelia, hello. How you doing, Carol? Very well. Wally, how you doing, Wally? So we're doing the same thing that we did the last time, people. We're doing Lenormand readings. Just ask a question. Hi, Douglas. How are you? Okay. Just ask one question per person, and then we go with that. Okay. So just let me know when you guys ready. I'm ready. I got the chat from the YouTube as well. I got the chat from my fan page, and I got the chat from my personal page as well. So what we're doing today, my people, is simply Lenormand Tarot, just like we had done before. You ask a question, I throw three cards, and then I tell you, in reference to answer your questions with the reading of cards. Okay. Uh, no, Douglas, I am not going to answer you that. No. It's always got that question. I don't know why. Stop it. So anybody, people, let me tell you something. I live in the state of Wisconsin, and I just found out that they've been giving the orders of stay home, okay, of staying home. I don't know whether it applies to everybody, but I do tell you, I am not staying home. Unfortunately, I have to work, okay. For for some reason, I don't know how long this quarantine is gonna last. But I do tell you, if we're gonna be locked up, we might as well get entertained. There I am, okay? To get entertained in reference to do Lenormand readings in this instance, okay? Ingrid, you okay? Nice questions, Ingrid. You're asking, do I see a gentleman in your future? Your question is kind of general, okay? And asking for possibilities. So that's the way I'm going to answer your question, Ingrid, okay? That asked me, do you see a gentleman in my future? All right. So I'm going to take Ingrid first. I'm going to change my camera here. Let's see if you can see me. Okay, very well. So thank you, Ingrid, for your question. I'm going to answer your question right now. I'm going to throw the cards in here. For a possibility, do I see a gentleman in your future? Okay. It's going to be as general as you asking this question. Okay. Because we're not asking time itself in here. All right. I'm going to cut the cards. In three, and this is for Ingrid. Okay. All right, Ingrid, in reference to your question, if you a possibility that you might be see a gentleman in your future or coming a gentleman to your future, I got the card of the coffin, okay, and I think they're backwards. I got the card of the mountain, and unfortunately, I got the card of the serpent. This right here, Ingrid, it doesn't look good. Okay, so as far as in the future, it seems to be like losses that you have in the past and be putting you on a hold. Okay, and just simply in standby, in which you are, not having trust in people. With this card in here, and this is for Ingrid. I don't know if this makes sense to you or not. Okay, so you need to work on a couple things, Ingrid, in reference to having a gentleman in your life. Okay, you have to count, your losses, learn from it, and as well, meanwhile you having this stop or standby time in here, this is time for you to look deep inside and work those trusting issues, in reference to a gentleman coming over. Okay, I mean, the wish for you to a man to come over is there, but honestly, with these cards in here, Ingrid, I do not see it coming unless you work on this. Does this make sense to you, Ingrid? And this was for Ingrid. I would like to know, is this make any sense for her in any chances? Because the cards are very negative. So honestly, it's not giving me what you asking, the general question that you're asking. So that was for Ingrid. I hope Ingrid can is still with us in here. She asked the first question, and is she? Yes, it makes sense. Thank you, Ingrid. Okay, so work on those things, Ingrid. Okay, work on those things, and I'm very sure it will come. But right now, it looks the odds are looking very, very slow. So work on those trust issues. All right. Let me see. I got people in YouTube right now. I got Scully. Okay, Scully, what should I be working on right now spiritually? Okay, very well, Scully. Gonna answer you that question right away. Okay, so let me cut it. I got all the people waiting in here. I'm gonna be as quick as I can and answer this question for Scully. What should I be working on right now spiritually? Okay, very well. First card I got the mountain. Okay, and I shuffle these cards. Okay, thank you, Ingrid. Second card I got the dog. Okay, And third card, I got the house. Now, in terms of spirituality, Scully, okay, what you need to be working on, okay? When it comes to mountain, also have to do with solitude, okay? Try to have some confidence inside of you, you know, in reference to meanwhile you're having solitude and distance from people, okay? This is about distancing yourself from people, distancing also from the things that you know in order to work in your spirituality right now, okay? It's asking you with these cards in here that you need to feel that trust in reference of your own home, your own, how could I say to you, in reference to find yourself in within yourself or what is familiar to you at this moment. Be present in this moment with these cards, okay? It's obviously that spirituality is coming to a pause or a halt with the mountain, or it's being very slow, but you know you have the confidence and the trust that this will be, you know, coming to a point that you will survive this, okay? And with the housing here, it's talking about having a property of your own, you know, like owning your skill, owning your gift, spirituality, you know, spiritually speaking. Does that make sense to you, Scully? And this is for Scully. I would appreciate if this makes sense to her. So it's very little what you have to do, but it seems to be that you really need to take time, Scully. Okay? Really need to take time and own what you want. Okay? As far as you want to go in spirituality, start owning you what you want and start manifesting. Okay? Does that make sense to you, Scully? I know that the computer is kind of delayed, but this is what's for Scully. Let me see. I'm looking only the last question that I see in the chats. Okay? And so that was for Scully. It made so much sense. Thank you, Scully. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you, Scully. Very well. Let me see. I got Carol in here. Says, hello, Liz. My question is, Brian Capricorn still has sentiments about me. Okay, so let me see who it was. Carol. Okay. Carol was asking me if this guy Capricorn has still sentiments for her. Okay, that's a question expectative question, Carol. Okay, and that's Carol Fuego de Aries who asked me this question. So, Carol, I'm real quick in here. Let me shuffle the cards real quick. Carol Fuego. If the Capricorn guy still has sentiments, yes. Okay, still got sentiments for you. Very well. Let me cut in here real quick. Very well. And this is for Carol. Is this guy still got sentiments for you? Okay. We got the child card. We have the key. Okay. And we have the writer. All right. In reference to your questions, Carol, I mean, these three cards of Lenormand are very positive cards. Okay. This one's talking about something new, a new opportunity in reference to that sentiment of this guy might be have for you, okay? And also it's talking about the becoming of somebody coming, possible this guy in particular that we're talking about, that might be coming with a new sentiment for you. And if we're talking about timing, you know, in reference to this question you asking me, if talking about timing, it could be between 1 month or 1 year. So I'm giving you from point A to point B in reference to this, but in reference to this Capricorn guy that you're asking me, is he still got sentiments for you? Yes, he does. But he's coming with a new opportunity in reference to that connection between the two of you. All right? And I gave you time. Does that make sense to you, Carol? Because the guy is coming and it's returning. Is that what I would say? Does that make sense to you, Carol? And that's Carol Fuego. And I hope it makes sense to you what I'm saying. Okay, I gave you time. I gave you the time frame between 1 month or maybe more close to that, okay, within 1 month, 1 year. All right, so it's coming with a new opportunity. Good luck to you. All right, so that was the first question with fulanitos, right? Fulanitos, well, to me, what you guys is calling John Doe. Okay, we call it fulanitos. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Carol. Let me read for you. Okay, let me see who else. Viviana is asking me about health. Viviana, you have to be specific about your question on health because I don't do diagnostics, okay? I can tell you what you need to be working on or what you need to be looking for, but in reference to health, I try not to, okay? Let's see. Let's see who else. I think Angie McClellan. Okay, hello. Do you see me getting married in August in England? Okay, Angie. Are you still with me? And this on my page, Angie. You asking me if I still see you getting married in August in England. So Angie, I hope that you're still here. Angie. It's a long time I haven't seen you. And Angie's asking if I still seeing her getting married in August in England. I hope you're still watching, Angie. Yes, thank you for being here, Angie. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question in reference to this. You're very familiar with the Lenormand. Let's see what it says, okay? See if I still see you getting married in August in England. Very well. First card that I got for you, Angie, okay? I came out with the child. Boy, and I really shuffled them, okay? With the child. I came out with the treble, okay? And the last one, it comes with the bear. Now, you know well, Angie, that these cards are very, very positive, okay? Very positive in the possibility of getting married in in England, okay? But what bothers me in reference to that timing, I don't see August itself, Angie. I see more with the card of the Trevor in here. I see more like coming up to next year, around February or maybe 2 months after August. That makes sense to you? That it could be the date. It could be 2 months after August, or it could be possible the next following year. So make sure you understand that because this is something new for you. Okay, there's an opportunity for you to have, somebody to take care of you in reference to your, to get married, and an opportunity also to be financially stable in reference to this marriage, okay? But what the timing that you give into it, I do not see August. I see possible 2 months after August, or we're talking possible next year, okay? By February. And I'm telling you about the trouble card, okay? So that makes sense to you? Yes, it does. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. This is something out of your control, Angie, for what I'm seeing here. Okay. So the possibility that yes, that you're getting married in English, it is, but in the timing frame that you gave in there, it's gonna be. You have to shuffle. Which one is gonna be August, 2 months after, or possible in the beginning of the next year. Okay. Thank you, Angie. Appreciate it. Very well. Let's see who else in here. Viviana, come with that question. Rephrase that question. Thank you, Angie, for appreciate it. Okay. Let's see who else. Oops. Hold down. Well, the Lenormand is kind of slow. I'm doing readings in English, Leticia. If you can understand my English, I'll give you your answer. So remember, we're doing 3-card readings. Hello, Stacy. How you doing? We're doing 3-card readings and Lenormand tonight, people. Okay. Remember, you are in my channel, Liz Figueroa, Lenormand Tarot on YouTube. You are on my fan page, Liz Figueroa, and also you are in my personal page, Elayita Ina. Hello, Stacy. How are you? Long time no see. Okay. Leticia, love you too, sweetie. All right, Leticia. So, what was the question you were asking? Is he gonna continue waiting for you? Okay, so we're talking about Fulanito again. So we're talking Fulanito again, Leticia. I'm gonna answer you your question. You asking me if he gonna be still waiting for you. All right. So we're talking John Doe, aka Fulanito. Let me put it like that. I don't like to use the names of the guys that you ask girls asking because you never know. So we call it John Doe or we call it Fulanito, right? So this is for Leticia. Is the guy still gonna be waiting for her? Is okay. So first card I got in here is the book, and this is for Leticia. Okay. Second card I got in here is the ring. Okay. And third card I have in here is the a crossroads. Okay. Leticia, your question asking me if he will continue waiting for you. Look, you got a positive card, but in here with these two cards in the side, I see two neutral cards. So this is like a yes and might not as well. Okay. With the book, there's a history of the relationship that you have with this guy in here. But then again, a history of being an encounter between the two of you. But with the card and future in here with the choice in here, it's gonna be, in reference to your question, he will continue waiting. I got the impression that no, he's gonna make a choice. Okay, even though these cards are neutral, this one is positive. But then again, this choice, I don't see it, soon. This choice, I see it later on. Okay, so there's an agreement between the two of you guys to have an encounter. But right after that encounter, I see that you guys gonna make a choice. Did that make sense to you, Leticia? Okay, and that was for Leticia in reference to your question. Okay. Did that make sense to you? And that was for Leticia. I hope that she heard me. All right, because I know it's kind of loud. Ian, how you doing? Long time no see, Ian. Okay, long time no see. So Leticia, yes, okay, yes, it did. Okay, thank you, Leticia. I appreciate it. So just remember that there's an agreement, okay, or some kind of history of an agreement to do an encounter, but right after the encounter, you guys gonna make a choice. I don't see this happening real soon, Leticia, but just keep that in mind, okay? Now, as far as that, all right, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna answer the question of Ian. Ian, thank you for being here. Long time no see. Nice to see you. So, Ian, you're asking me about your job. Okay, you're asking how will my job play out? Interesting question, Ian. How do your job is going to play out? Let's give it a time frame to this, Ian, okay? Because it sounds very general, your question. So you're asking how will your job will play out in the next 2 months? How about that, Ian? If that's better for you, that we see how your job is going to play out in the next 2 months. Okay. Tell me yes, and I cut the cards. Yes, please. Okay, thank you. How your job is going to play out in the next 2 months, and this is for Ian. Okay. Ian, first cards I have in here in the next few months. Perfect. First card I got in here is got the home. Okay. Second card I got in here, I got the clouds. All right. And third card I got in here, I got the birds. All right. Look, for the next couple months in reference to your job, Ian, well, what I'm seeing here, obviously, they stay in the property house, okay, in here. So this is talking about property, staying, family, okay, for the next few months. But when it comes in here, maybe possible by June, Ian, there's going to come up worries, time of worries, times of being doubting in reference to your job, okay, in reference to your job. And this might be already started, but it will be more accentuated by the month of June. in reference to your job. Then you will be having some conversations with family in reference to your job or what you're going to decide. All right. So for the time being, we're talking from April to June. It's going to be some changes in your job and some changes that are going to create some doubts in reference of what you're going to do as far as property, as far as family. Okay. And you're going to have the opportunity to have a conversation with a couple people you know, because the person always is talking about what, two or three people, okay? People that are local, people that you know. And then by that time, you will make a decision in that. So there's changes coming, but they're going to be very temporary, and it's not going to be permanent, okay? So this is going to be just a transition that's going to take very short time. All right, it makes sense. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate it. All right. So just stay put. Nothing negative, but I do see you that you might be have to take a decision by June. Okay. Thank you. Ian, let's see, Lillian. Lillian asking it here. Okay, my bad English. Thank you for the opportunity. Lillian said I would try to practice my English. Of course, Lillian, try to practice your English, but today is English only. It's English only. You know, I come on Wednesdays in Spanish, but on this Monday today is English. So everybody that's listen and see me right now, I will come and alternate Mondays in English. So every time you see me Monday, I'm speaking English. But if you see me Wednesday, don't talk to me in English because I will be speaking Spanish. So, so Spanish for the Latin American, English for for Mondays. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ian. Very well. All right. So, yes. Any questions? Let's see. I cannot scroll up the questions, guys. So you will I take the last question I see in the chat. Okay. Teresa Hewitt. Teresa, I think I call, we talked about this job before. So I'm going to put you on hold because we talked about jobs before. And I think it was the last time I did readings. Okay. Shirley, how are you? Let's see, who else? Wow. Second time they fall. And it's because I'm too far away from the table. Elizabeth, prima, ¿cómo estás, mija? Aquí haciendo lecturas de cartas. So, readings, card readings. If you got a question, you have to speak English. That's my tocaya, prima. We're doing card readings. You make a question, and I will try to answer you with 3 cards. Okay, remember, guys, that this is for entertainment only. Okay. I know that several of us are in quarantine. I'm fixing to be pretty soon. How you doing, Shirley? Nice to see you here. Okay. So my people on YouTube, I got people also in Facebook, my fan page, as well I got my people in La Gitaina. Okay. I'm gonna take that Teresa. Okay. Okay. The same to you, Elizabeth. Tocaya. Pasando la cuarentena. What's going on with the quarantine? Okay. Let's see. Teresa, I'm going to answer your question real quick, but I'm not going to give you details on it. Okay, I'm going to give you just a yes or no because we've been talking about this before. So this is real quick for Teresa. Is she going to get a new job? Okay. I'm going to answer real quick yes or no for you, Teresa. Okay, first card I got in here is whip. Second card in here I got the snake. And third card in here I got the writer, okay? You got two negative cards with one, okay, with one positive. But for you, Teresa, in reference to you're gonna get a job pretty soon, a new job, I will tell you that it all depends. It all depends on how can I say, how aggressive you are in seeking this job. And in doing so right now, if you're trying to do so right now, it's going to be coming with a lot of problems in finding that new job. So in reference to your question, if you're going to find a new job, okay, I would say that's going to take you a while in reference to find out, maybe a month or maybe a year. Okay, and that's for Teresa in reference to that. Thank you, Teresa, for letting me answer your question. Amelia Irola, okay, I would like to know if I will have problem with my boss when I am come back to work, hopefully when school opens. Okay, Amelia, that's a good question. You want to know if you're going to encounter problems with your boss when you return to work. Thank you, Teresa. Okay, so let's answer this for Amelia, asking is she going to have problems with her boss when she returned to work in the school. Okay, I will have to look what kind of problems, if you have any. With that question that you're asking me is asking for yes or no. Okay, so Amelia, this is for you. Okay, Amelia, first card that come out is the book in reference to your question. Second card that came out in here is the woman, and third card in here is the cross. Okay, if we're looking for yes or no on this, Amelia, with this two neutral cards and one and one negative in here, I would tell you that it all depends, Amelia. Okay, it all depends on whether you're gonna have problem with this boss. Now, question to you, Amelia: this boss happened to be a woman? This is for Amelia. If this boss of yours from the school happened to be a woman that does the hiring, a woman that is keeping the books, okay? Because that's the only problem I see. I don't see indeed there is a problem with your boss at your returning, but there's something in register in reference to register or in reference to your history as a whether teacher if you are, okay, in which you might be encountered that problem, okay? Does that make sense to you, Amelia? Because it shows in the cards in here, I got the impression that your boss is a female, okay? But it also, okay? No, it's a man. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, but I do see you, having some troubles in here. And I would not say troubles in self, but some worry, some how could I say struggle, okay? A struggle to keep up with the job. So indeed with the job, problems with the boss, having two neutral cards in here and one negative in here, it all depends. It all depends how do you follow this. You're staying in the school. If that makes sense to you? And that was for Amelia. There are two bosses, but my direct is a man and the second boss is a woman. Okay. Well, if you're going to have trouble with one, it will be with a woman. Okay. Not with a male. So just keep that in mind, Amelia. Okay, what I see in this happening here is reference to a history with this person. A history with this person in reference to having troubles in the job. So it's with being besides a woman in here, your history is with the boss that is female, not with the boss that is male. That you might be encounter some struggles. Okay? That makes sense to you? And that was Amelia? Yes? Okay, thank you. So just keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind that it would be with her, with the female boss, not with the male boss, that you might be encountered these struggles. And honestly, in reference to this, with putting these two cards together in here, This is something that is going to pass to history, okay? So it's, I don't see it serious stuff, but yes, it will create, yes, it could be likely that she might be in charge because she's in keep the books, she's keeping the records, okay? She keeping the hiring. When this card is besides this one, she could be the woman that hires. So just keep that in mind. All right, makes sense. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you for letting me read for you. Very well. Who else? Okay. Thank you, Aurora, for your question. Who else got a question? Today we're doing Lenormand readings live and YouTube as well in Facebook. For my friends, relatives, and all the friends that I got in various places in English only. In English only. So let me see who else I got here. Makes sense, okay. All right. Thank you, Amelia. Appreciate it. Okay. Just keep your opportunities available, okay? Just think and plan B. That's what I say. If you're gonna struggle too much and if you think that you can stand it, make sure you got a plan B, okay? In reference to this, because yeah, you might be find that surprise that she's doing the hiring, okay? So just keep that in mind. You will let me know. All right. Let's see who else. All right. See, I saw a question in here. Does my aunt have a non-medical issue? You're asking me for a health question, and I try not to answer those questions, sweetie. I'm not a doctor. I cannot give diagnostics of medicine. Only a doctor can do that. Okay. That's why I don't answer those questions. Anybody else? Tonight's the night. You're in quarantine. Get entertained. Get entertained. For you, the guys that haven't been in my YouTube channel, I in my YouTube channel, Liz Figueroa Lenormand Tarot, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel. It goes in English and Spanish, people. Okay, English and Spanish. But tonight, I'm doing readings in Spanish. I mean, sorry, in English. There you see already cross the languages. Hi, Charles. How you doing? So tonight we're doing English Lenormand readings, card readings, okay? Just ask one question per person, please. If I haven't read for you before, thank you, Charles. If I haven't read for you before, this is the time. This is the time. Remember, people, in Wisconsin, we might be in quarantine tomorrow, okay? Forget about the toilet paper. Forget about the toilet paper. Come on over here. Let's have a reading in Lenormand. So just remember that Mondays you might find me here, doing readings in English. And on Wednesdays, we got the Ronda Nocturna in Spanish for all the Spanish speakers in, Latin America and also in Spain. So tonight is in English. So come on, entertain yourself. Don't worry. Toilet paper is still not in the stores at this moment. Just wait a little more. You see, when they lock us down, then that's when you're really, really going to appreciate toilet paper and baby wipes. And baby wipes. So this is the night, guys. Anybody that got a question and I can read for you, you're more than welcome. Okay, we're doing Lenormand readings. This is not tarot. Okay, tarot, you need only one card. You asking me, is the end of days? Scully, how could you ask me that question? End of days. I think we live the end of days every day. But somebody told me, let's say that about the moment of death. Let's put it like that. The moment of death. The moment of death is the moment you fall asleep that you might be not wake up. The moment that you might be going your car and then something happened and then you find yourself in someplace else. I think we die in every minute of life. So therefore, you need to live every minute like it's the last. And don't think about death. Enjoy life. Come on, enjoy life as it comes. And just think about it that this minute right now, next minute I might be not here, which it might likely will happen because this only lasts 1 hour. So honestly, guys, let's not think about death. Let's not think about getting sick. Let's be positive. Let's stay positive at all times. This will pass. I mean, how many times we've been encountered diseases, and this one comes and suddenly the media, got us all wrapped up in this one says something, this channel says another thing, and then we got our heads looking in different directions in reference to this, and we forget the most important thing. The most important thing, people, is taking care of number one, meaning you spiritually. Okay, look deep inside and look up your priorities. Okay, which is not toilet paper. Okay, so keep that in mind. Your priorities should be about taking care of number one, meaning you. Okay, so you take care of number one, that's meaning you. I think you guys gonna be okay. I mean, being in quarantine, hey, you might be found people in your house that you never knew that they live with you by being in the house. So look at the bright side. You're gonna meet new people that happen to be your sons, your daughters, and they just happen to be in the house. So just keep that in mind. I mean, look the bright side. Hey, create a bingo in your own house. Hey, play bingo, play Monopoly, whatever it is. I mean, Americans are good on table and table games. So might as well crack it up that Monopoly, Monopoly game. Bring the cards, play space. I mean, come on, boys and girls, men and women. We got plenty of time. Enjoy that time to connect with the people that are inside your house. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That the quarantine, honestly, we're doing good. We're doing good compared with Italy, compared with Spain. Boy, they're really having a hard time. But in the meantime, guys, let's just enjoy the moment. Entertain ourselves with the most simple things if we have to. In this case, with Lenormand cars. And enjoy the moment. Enjoy this minute right now. And forget about the toilet paper for a while. Oh, today I found something funny in the internet. It found a calculator that estimate how much toilet paper you need for a quarantine. Look at it. Look at it in Google. This is a calculator that it will estimate how much toilet paper you need for the 14-day quarantine. I got 6 rolls down, so I'm good to go for 54 days. I just maybe have to eat more bananas or something like or mangoes just to stay away. But hey, it is what it is. So stay away from the toilet paper. There's life out there, guys. It's not that we completely confined. Just try to do the things that they ask you to and just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Enjoy the moment, people. So any questions? Let's see. Made a question to the Lenormand. Let's see if I can answer to you this question. Just make sure you don't ask me about health unless you're asking what exactly you need to be looking into it to take care of you. Okay, that kind of question on health I can answer. Question of spirituality as well. Okay, don't ask me about pregnancy because I don't answer those questions. Don't ask me about lottery because if that's the case, people, I would not be here. If I could tell the lottery, and look, my co-workers ask me once in a while, they look in the cards for lottery and look for other things, and I told them, I say, hey, if I would be knowing how to get the lottery with the cards, trust me, I would not be working with y'all. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Good question. Asking me what card in the Lenormand symbolize love. Okay, that's a good question. I can tell you right now. I mean, Lenormand is very simple. Okay, very simple. I just need more, I said one or two cards to make a sentence. So in reference to love, I would tell you this is just simple, very simple. Where are you? There it is. Love card right there. So we got the heart. We got the heart as a love card. Okay. We got the card of the ring as a compromise, matrimonies, marriages. Okay. This one sometimes is a pregnancy card. This might be happening if you're in quarantine and you don't learn to play Monopoly in or play space cards or something like it. So just make sure you bring all those games, table games out. Okay, there's better things to do. No babies for now. Let me see another love card. This is a card of friendship right here. Okay, this is a card of friendship. This is a card of finances, that we can talk about finances as well. This is a card of retirement, peace. Okay. Of course, the card of the coffin had to do with things that terminate, things that finish, not necessarily death. Okay. This is the card of travel. This is the card of visitors. This is the card of property and home. This is the card of jobs. Anything that had to do with a job, more likely that card will come into place. When the rats coming into place, we're talking about losses. Okay, things that you lost, things that are not right in the moment. Okay, when we talk about the card of a cycle in here, then we talk about things that are cut off or dramatic, being cut off from anything. When we're talking about the travel in here, we're talking about the card of chance, the card of really taking opportunities by chance. All right, things new with the child, everything positive with the sun in here. Anything that stop us, there's obstacles, that will be the mountain. Okay, the social card will be the garden in this case. Then we got the fox. We're talking about those friends that like to lie to us or trying to very trickery, the trickster. Let's put it like that. When we talk about conversations, we're talking about the bird. Okay. Any worries or doubts becomes the clouds. Any choices, we make it with this card. And the rest, I mean, we can continue on and on. It's 36 cards. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Lenormand is very easy compared to tarot. If I use tarot, I mean, you will see I would need a bigger table. Let's put it that way. And on top of that, I need a bigger table. I would have to go deeper into the reading because the tarot is mostly a subconscious level, a more deep in spiritual readings. All right. But when it comes to Lenormand, it's right to the point. You ask a question, the cards answer the questions right to the point. So that's the difference between Lenormand and the tarot. And I see Tina. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina, for your nice words. And Lillian, thank you. English class, yes. Let's see. Thank you for your question, Scully. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I choose the right time. Sometimes you guys are all over, and I guess I have to wait until you guys are really deep into the quarantine. Because the quarantine right now, at least in Wisconsin, we're starting tomorrow. So the quarantine honestly haven't hit the fan yet for you guys. But for the ones that are already in it or about to get out of there, hey, more power to you. You've been strong enough to hold the horses, or let's put it that way. You know what I mean? Be perseverance and really going forward. Okay. So, any questions? Let's see. Even Pulanitos are taking questions now. Let me see who else in here. See, there was other people I saw here. Let's see if I can go back and forth in here. Okay. Thank you, Liliana. Let me see. Thank you, Paula. Very well. Okay. So let me see. There was Brooks. Brooks, are you still here with me? Okay. That was Brooks a moment ago. Okay. So tonight is the night. Just ask one question, and I will throw three cards for you, even for entertainment, people. Okay. Even for entertainment, because honestly, we cannot live life with the cards. Okay. Because we got something given, a divine gift that God gave us, which is the free will. Okay, I can tell you, hey, this is going to happen this way and this way. It's just giving you a heads up. Doesn't mean that you're going to be looking into it. Like I said last week or the week before in reference to card readings and everything. I mean, if the psychic come out and tell you, hey, don't go to the home bridge because there's a hole out there and I see you're going to break your leg into it. And you got a choice. You either got a choice to go out there and see the bridge, that you got a hole, or just not going by the bridge and not passing by just because you might break that leg. But then when you pass by the bridge, find the hole, break your leg, and you say, damn, that psychic. I shouldn't hurt that psychic before. Because all we do, people, is using the cards as an instrument to tap in our intuition that each one of you have. Okay, each one of you have. It's just some of you pay more attention than others. Okay, some people choose to pay more attention to their own intuition, or they just choose to pay attention to whatever people else is doing around you. But honestly, intuition is a God-given gift, just like free will. Therefore, when somebody read cards for you, in this era, in this 21st century in here. I mean, you're not going to find me with a crystal ball and the turban, which, trust me, there have been people that before they've been trying to pay me money to dress like that. I did it once, and no, I would never do that again. Okay. But now you're not going to find me like that. I mean, I'm just like a common person, like the neighbor next door, and simply in which I bring to you, some wisdom, something that it can give you some comfort in reference to what you need to do. But the choice is yours. Why? Because you got free will. You could take it with a pinch of salt, look at it, smell it, okay? If it's good for you, it's not good for you, otherwise let it go. Okay? So that's exactly what it's about, Lenormand readings, so tarot readings in reference to what you do with it. Okay? For the purpose of legal purpose, I have to say it's entertainment only. Okay, and some people take it serious, some people don't. Okay, but for tonight, and for those that are in quarantine, okay, we are doing Lenormand readings in English only. Hola Liliana, ¿cómo estás? Trinidad, ¿cómo estás? Cherry, how you doing? Cherry Stocky, how you doing? Tania Durao, ¿cómo estás? Let's see who else is in here. I see a lot of friendly faces, a lot of people that I know. Okay, so tonight is in English only. Make your question, and I will answer your question just with three cards. One question per person. Tina, how are you, Tina? And that's Tina Moray. Okay, how are you, sweetie? You got any questions, sweetie? This is the time. This is the time before I go away, right? Since we almost get into the hour. Remember that I will come on the 1st of April in Spanish on a Wednesday. Today is for the English speaker in YouTube, my page, as well as my fan page. Okay, I do this only for 1 hour, people. Okay, only for 1 hour. Tomorrow's a working day. It's a working day, unfortunately. So, okay. Yeah, the internet is pretty slow today. I don't know whether you guys are doing messages or not. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's very slow in messages. Okay, Tina says, I am well looking for a new direction. What do you see? Okay, so you asking for a new direction. It doesn't matter on where direction you're looking for. And this is for Tina. Okay. Looking for a new direction, what do you see? It's a very general question you're asking. Okay. Let's see if we can answer the question, Tina. What exactly you need to look into it at this moment? Okay. Since you're looking for a new direction, what exactly you need to look into it? So let me answer that question for you, okay, Tina? Without changing too much out of it. What exactly you need to be looking work, okay? Perfect. So we got a theme now. We're going to look for new directions in reference to the job arena. And this is for Tina. Okay. All right, Tina. In reference to work, new directions in here. I see the card of the lilies in here. Okay. I see the card of the card itself of the letter. Okay. And finally, I see the card in here of the sun. Look, Tina, if you're looking for work, it seems to be, I don't know whether you're working or not, but the lilies in here, it had to do with a period of time in which you're waiting, okay? Like you being set aside, for a while. So I don't know whether you're working or you're expecting to look for work, okay? Or you just retire and you're looking to an opportunity to find something else to do, all right? And this is for Tina, all right? So tell me, Tina, do you being just being retired or just being, waiting for finding that job? Because that's the impression I get with these cards. Now, in reference to your question, what direction you're looking for in here? When I don't know what kind of job you're looking for, just a slow doing hair, okay? I don't know what kind of job, Tina, you're looking for, but I tell you something in reference to the lily card. It's had to do with spirituality, okay? Spirituality is talking about slow time. It's talking about finding a job. If you're looking for a job, finding a job where you can find some benefits, good benefits in here, okay? Benefits in the long term timing, okay? Now, in reference to this, what direction you need to look in reference to work? If you look in the spiritual arena, it looks very positive for you, okay? And this is for the card of the lilies and the sun in here. Hello, Annabelle, how you doing? Okay, so is that what you're looking for? It's very likely, okay? If you're looking for jobs in reference to communications, so in the ways you communicate with other people as well, it's looking very well for you in here. Very positive cards, a set of the letter, okay, which is a neutral card. So it all depends on you, Tina. It depends on you of whether you want to leave what you're doing to follow a more spiritual path, okay? Or you're looking for some kind of job that you can find retirement benefits, a long-term retirement benefits in reference with these cards in here. Does that make any sense to you? Did you ever consider that? And that's for Tina. Yes, something new. Something new. Definitely, yes. There's something new coming for you, okay? Now, if we're talking timing, Tina, you have to look at the cards of 27 and 31st, okay, in here. I would say if you look at the calendar and you divide the calendar in 52 weeks, okay? In 52 weeks, there's more likely you will have an opportunity or an announcement of an opportunity that you're looking for possible in the 27 week of the year. So look in your calendar, mark all the weeks, it's 52 of them, but mark a whole year, 2020. So between the 27th week of the year and the 31st of the 31st week of the year, more likely you will have what you're looking for. The card of the sun also had to do when the summer starts. So just keep that in mind as well. okay? That we got winter, okay? Time of winter. I don't know in what hemisphere you are, okay? We're on winter right now, and then it turns into the beginning of summer. So that's a time frame as well that you will find opportunity or an announcement or an invitation to do something completely new that it will be long term for you. Does that make sense to you, Tina? And that's for Tina in reference to the job. Tell me, does that make sense to you? In one way or another. I mean, but I'm telling you, the opportunity is coming. Okay, I give you the time frame. All right. Thank you, Tina. Very well. I see familiar faces. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate it. Okay, you let me know. I'm usually off by maybe a couple weeks or 1 month, but I'm telling you, I'm very close to it. Very well. Paula, thank you for being here, Paula. You and I, Paula, we need to do a live, a live reading together. You do tarot and I do the Lenormand. Let's see how it pan down. And that's for Scully. That would be funny. We would have a lot of fun. If we can get together, you do your tarot and I might do my Lenormand with my Puerto Rican accent. Come on with my Puerto Rican accent. Your friends might be wondering, like, who is that? Who's that? So just imagine. Imagine the possibilities. Thank you, Tina. Any questions, guys? This is the moment. Remember, most of you are in quarantine. That means don't go out. Wash your hands. Find some toilet paper. But stay home. Okay? Stay home. We don't know whether it's this serious or not. Some people taking it, for granted. But I mean, when people start falling like flies, honestly, then you will take it seriously. And I tell you, with the stories I get from Spain and Italy, honestly, guys, you need to start taking it seriously because what if? What if? Okay? What if is it really true or what if is it really, like, oh crap, we need to do something. Houston, we got a problem. So, so just keep that in mind, right? So, let's see. Yeah, I got a lot of people that are in quarantine. I know the quarantine in Puerto Rico. Okay. Estrella, we're speaking English today. Hoy hablamos en inglés. For the English speaker, for la gente que habla en inglés. Pero sabes que el miércoles que viene vengo. Okay, 1st of April, el 1 de abril, vengo en español. So that's the reason why we're doing this one in English. I will come in English like once every 2 weeks, people. Okay. In Spanish, I will come the same every 2 weeks in Spanish, but mainly in Wednesdays for the Spanish speakers. All right. And on Mondays, I will come in English completely. Very well. All right. So hello, Estrella. Let's see, Annabeth. I don't know if you're still watching. How you doing, Prima? Okay. I got the Primas coming on today. Okay. Shirley, Charles, thank you for being here. Let's see, Elizabeth, how you doing? Angie, Brooks, how you doing? Teresa, thank you. Ian, thank you for allowing me to read for you. Let's see who else. Paula, thank you for being here. Liliana, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Let me see who else is being here tonight. Okay. I got Amelia, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Carol, thank you. So we got quite a few. And let's see, on my page, I got Estrella. Thank you for being here, Tina. Let's see who else. Liliana, thank you for being here. Yeah, Monday's kind of tough. It's kind of tough for a lot of people. But I did announce it to you guys, that I was coming. But that I will come any other Monday for you all. Okay? So keep yourself safe, people. If you're in quarantine, they already know. If you're in Wisconsin, the governor already says, stay home. Stay home means stay home. Quedarse en la casa dice quedarse en la casa. Don't be go wandering, okay? Don't be going in hoarding, any, fast buying or shopping of any kind, people, because honestly, everything's going to be closed. So therefore, take this time of quarantine to really find yourself in the whole mess of everything, and really, really get to know yourself and trying to learn to like your own company. Okay, because some of you are alone, some of you don't have anybody, but some of you that already have somebody in your life, just learn to take care of each other, because that's all you got. All right, you got your own, and you got each other, you got your family, you got your loved ones. So make sure you do take care of yourself at all times, and during these hard times that we are going through. Let me change the camera here. So people, today it was the readings, Lenormand readings. I will come in here every other Monday, like I said. I appreciate all the people that have been tonight with me. Honestly, the messages are really not moving too well. Maybe you guys are writing, I'm not seeing it. Okay, I'm not seeing it at all. And I think it's for the fact that too many people are in the internet, and they slow down the messages. Okay, so people that are in my Facebook page, thank you for being here. People that are in my personal page, Elagita Ina, thank you for being here tonight. As well, all my people that are in my channel, Liz Figueroa, Lenormand Tarot, and YouTube, thank you for being here. All right, Rita, thank you for being here. So all I'm telling you, people, the next time we come over, I will announce some more. And I appreciate the people that asked the questions today to do readings in English from Lenormand. And the next time I will come, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday will come again in English as well. So get ready those questions. Make sure the questions, if you want to ask for help, make sure that you're not asking a general question. Ask for something specific, but make sure that it's not, trying to force me to give you a diagnostic, because I am not a doctor. Okay, but I can answer some questions, not all of it, in reference to health. Okay, asking for job, ask for fulanito, John Doe, okay, or ask for your love life, your work life, your family life. Those are questions that are very, very, used to on these questions, right? Let's see. Yeah, definitely the text, the messages are really not working today. All right, people. So I'm going to leave it like that. I want to thank you all for being tonight with me. And I'm going to try, let's see, let me put this in here, to see you at the school, at the class, my other group that I have, for more classes during the time. Okay, so thank you so much for this opportunity tonight. uh, be careful, stay home, and be safe. Okay, here's for all of you. Thank you.